Alright, are you guys ready for Innistrad? Apparently there's going to be beepings. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm going to turn my volume off. There you go. There are 2 players in the queue. I assume these are firing like every single second. But, well, they aren't so far. This is a spot where I bet that queues which are not 8-4 have way softer fields. Like, I'm probably higher EV in a Swiss queue. I'm just gonna do it. I can get in faster too. And this way I get to play 3 matches for you guys. Which is probably actually really bad for me. There's a dragon, a Stitcher's Apprentice. I mean, I'd probably just take the dragon. The spider spawning. Blazing Torch. Maybe I'll try a blue-white dealio. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the dragon here, to be honest. But I think it's better than the other stuff. White's a decent color, right? Should be. Try to draft some sort of curvy thing. Lots of flyers. See what happens. So, I've been watching Channel Fireball drafts, like sometimes. I shouldn't say I've been watching them. I have watched a Channel Fireball draft in my life, and they like pause it between picks and everything, so it's just like, and they like pause it before they've seen the pack, just to talk about the pack for a bit. If you guys want me to do that, you should tell me. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Is that something to do with the double-face cards? I guess it is. Double-face cards mess up the runs somehow. That's weird. I'm gonna take Slayer. He's a fine dude. He gets stuck in your hand a decent amount, but he kills stuff, right? Is there anything else I'm interested in here? Not so much. No, I think it's just the Slayer. These Mystics I think are really good. The Orchard Spirit is a decent beater thing. Alright. No curved on deck. I think that the Geist Catcher's rig is better than those blue cards, given that I'm not in blue yet. I would, of course, really like to end up in blue, but, well, there's 3 really good blue commons. There's a rare missing. Okay, I'm just gonna do blue. Whatever, blue will be open. It's a Swiss draft, and it's the beginning of the set. So I'm just gonna take Deranged Assistant, I think. I think he is better than Scab or Apprentice, just barely. But they're all really good commons, which is why I want to be blue, because all the commons are so good. I'm pretty sure that Stitch Drake is better than Mauler and Apprentice. Although Apprentice is really good. All 3 of these guys are really good. I'm glad that I just went with blue. Go with your gut. Just take the flyer. Cultist is fine. There's a vanilla 3/5 Siege Mastodon. There's a Heartless Summoning. I think that's worth like 2 tickets or something, isn't it? Let's see. Buying for 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a ticket. I'm planning on drafting this forever. Like, I sold all my collection, my house, my car. Don't actually have a car. Because I sold it to draft Innistrad. Yeah, I sold quite a lot of stuff. I liquidated a bit. I'm just going to draft a ton. And then I'm very happily sixth pick, Silent Departure. Very, very happily. Do you want me to tell you a little bit more about how happy I am about that? Because I'm very happy. Check it out, Silent Departure, Slayer of the Wicked. Whoa! Hold on a second now. Let's slow it down there. Silent Departure, Slayer of the Wicked. Yeah, check that out. I think Claustrophobia is mediocre. Feeling is that Occultist is better. I feel like in blue-white, Lost in the Mist is probably pretty bad. Although I have the 2/1/1 flying spirit dudes. Well, anyway, I don't think it's as good as Occultist. It's a 2/3 dude who's a win condition and card advantage. Everything else. Urgent Exorcism does kill them spirits and enchantments. I don't really know. I feel like Channel Fireball rated this guy really high, but also, like, I don't think it's necessarily that high. I might just take another Occultist. I'll get late Occultists. Stitcher's Apprentice tabled. That's why we are in blue. I'm just going to be pretty happy taking a Traveler's Amulet here. That plus Shimmering Grotto do make it possible to splash something really good, should you see something really good to splash, which happens, can happen. Silver Chase Box. You know, this kills the curses. It's interesting. So you could like play Curse of the Bloody Tome and then, well, no, that's silly. But Silver Chase Fox, I think, is a fine guy. Protection from non-human creatures. That's fairly unplayable. Might take Ghoul Caller's Bell just to get up to 4 in case I want to play it in Constructed. The Casual Room. Let's make that clear. Whatever. We'll take the white card. Take the white card again. Take the spell and the land. So after pack 1, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like we're in good colors. Definitely blue's a good color to be in. Very, very strong blue commons going all over the table. We've got a few good white cards, but not a huge deal of depth. Like, that's not playable, I hope. I'm gonna take Sever. Is that worth anything? Selling 2. Anyway, I think that'll go up as people start to play block Constructed. Deranged Assistant is another card. Whatever. I'm probably going to try to splash this, by the way. Like, if I get Forbidden Alchemies, I want to be a little bit black anyway. So, yeah. I don't know, Deranged Assistant might be the pick for my deck more reasonably, but I'm fairly happy just to take the Sour. I'm just going to take Silent Departure here. Let's look at my curve. Stitched Drake, Slayer of the Wicked. Hey, Slayer of the Wicked, Silent Departure. Did we do that one already? We could maybe do that again. I'm not going to do that again. I don't see anything else that's anywhere near as good. Stitcher's Apprentice seems, well, Geist Catcher's Rig. Did I pass that for something before? I took a deranged assistant over it. What a beast. I'm gonna take the Geistcatcher's rig now that I have double sound departure in my deck. Just slow, steady card advantage. I think it's much better than Smite the Monstrous, which very commonly misses flyers. I'm gonna take another Sever, the Bloodline. I'm gonna do a whole lot of severing on a whole lot of bloodlines, it looks like. I'm definitely gonna try to splash black now. I'm probably already at the point where my black is better than my white, to be honest. With just these two cards. I think Sever's very good. So, Unruly Mob is a card, Forbidden Alchemy is a card, Rolling Templar is a card. People just really hate that Flash Black Pyrophasm. I think I'm just taking Forbidden Alchemy. Unruly Mob is only creatures I control, so sort of a combo with Stitcher's Apprentice. There is that. I already have 4 flashback spells and 1 Stitched Drake. I'm a little worried about my creature base, but I don't think I'm worried enough to take an Unruly Mob over this ludicrous card thing. Thing seems good. Alright, what is happening here? Doomed Traveler. I think I'm actually just going to take that, and quite possibly it makes a cut. Abby Griffin's a good dude too, but not as good for curve considerations. This guy really is a menace to all the Slith sort of decks. He does tie me to playing a lot more white than black, unfortunately. And I don't know. We have lots of both of them here. Looks like there are people pretty close to me on my left who are drafting blue cards. Something I do not approve of. I'm going to take the Unruly Mob this time. Doomed Traveler in the pile, Apprentice in the pile. All seems good. Spectral Rider, you are a thing. I think I'm going to take another Traveler's Amulet. I don't think I can actually cast the Spectral Rider, unfortunately. Not on turn 2 consistently, at least. Dubbed Silver Chase Fox. I might just take Gnawed of the Bone here. God. I don't want to Silver Chase Fox in my deck. There's nothing in this pile better than Gnawed to the Bone, I don't think. Moment of Heroism seems like the pick. Yeah. It's not good or anything. Okay, we have black cards here. So I'm just going to take Altar's Reap. I have a Doomed Traveler, I have other good stuff. Maybe take the Purify the Grave. Don't think I'll need 2 Gnawed to the Bone, especially with 10 creatures so far. I guess I ran out of time and took it. What you gonna do? That was my subconscious's way of taking a second Gnawed to the Bone for my deck. Going to play those. Play one of them anyway. Gotta hook myself up with one of them sweet win conditions. Something like that. A weird pile. Marauders is a good card, which there's 0 chance I can actually play. Banshee is a good card. Did I mention that I have Silent Departure in my deck? Other than that, I don't see much. might just take it. Looks like blue is actually the shellest color in my pile right now. I'm sort of surprised by that given how late blue was going pack 1. The only other thing I can really think of is Unruly Mob here. Turns Altar's Reap into a combat trick. I think I'll just take the Banshee. Oh, there's a spider spawning actually. I have 10 creatures. You are insanity. Just take the Drain Life card. And he just made my deck a lot better. Although my mana got a lot worse. I might just abandon white at this point. It's probably... well, actually there are just 0 blue cards, apparently. From both sides. What's going on in this draft? So I might end up white-black, just straight up. In which case... Doom Traveler is a decent dude, as is Deadweight. Deadweight seems better. Mo better. Although it is not a creature. That's a true thing. Now all the blue cards show up. I think I'd rather have Stitcher's Apprentice than the Tapper. It's because I'm insane. I'm saying this without even knowing if I can play blue. Definitely totally nuts. But like Stitcher's Apprentice does the same thing as the Tapper a huge amount of the time, except it hits humans and has all sorts of other upside. I'm just gonna take it. Sorry, you guys. I did it. Okay, we're back to the horrible 4-color deck plan again. Do you believe? Oh, Voiceless Spirit. That might just be better. I don't think I can... Jesus. What a messed up deck. I'm gonna go big. Gonna do it. Wanna take the Dissipate, because I need more of them for Constructed, and they're like 50 cents each. There isn't anything else I want to play, I don't think. What's the Laboratory Maniac? Selling for 1. Yeah, right. This guy seems like a good dude. Spider seems pretty bad. Dream Twist. Alright, we got a Creeping Renaissance. So we can just be full-on terrible 4-color. Fortress Crab or Prey Upon. Or just Siege Mastodon, maybe. I need more creatures. Probably I need defensive creatures. Let's do that. Everything came back. Maybe just no blue got opened pack 2? I don't know, I'm confused. Maybe nobody likes the Occultists. I got 0 Shimmering Grottos. That makes this deck so much worse. Let's see. Ideally I would have a main color, so that 3 splashes didn't just kill me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoops. Well, we took it. It's definitely not ideal. Take the Desperate Ravings, can't ever cast it. Take the Feeling of Dread. Maybe have enough mill. Don't think I have enough mill. Just take the 5/1 dude. turns on Morbid by dying. Whatever. Just sweet. That was absurd. I have several creatures now. That will help my deck a bit. Do these Swiss-Qs... There's like first, 3 packs. It is. Yikes. Alright. Should be doing 8 4s. I mean, there's like close to no way these can ever be worse than 4-3-2-2s. Is that true? No, it's not true. If I have a high enough win rate, a 4-3-2-2 is better than a Swiss. It's just the 8-4 is already better. Go to the blog. 4-3-2-2 is the blue line. Green is this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I drafted some rare cards or something. Anyway, we'll be doing 8-4s. I just got excited and had to get in the queue, you know. Just go straight up 3 color. What you gonna do about it? Play some 4th color cards as well. Dubs Sever. It's very severe. Do you probably want some amulets? Let's try not playing cheap white cards and see what happens. Doesn't leave me with many white cards, does it? 11 creatures right now. Well, this guy makes a cut. Gets me to 12. 2 removal spells. Spider spawning and a creeping renaissance. Or a Knot of the Bone. Maybe I just cut white altogether. Yeah. Like, my white is fine, but this way I can cast spells. You end up with 11 creatures. Like, the plan is to just be going so late into the game that that's fine, though. I just played Dissipate over a, one of these guys. Have a Deranged Assistant, Double Occultist, an Armored Scab, and Alchemy. Double Sever the Bloodline. Geistcatcher's Rig and Banshee, then Altar's Reap and Dub's Stitcher's Apprentice. 2 Silent Departure. Traveler's Amulet is sort of bad. I might cut one of those for 17 lands and just suck out into the green. God, do I really need... Yeah, I don't think I can play the Renaissance with no Shimmering Grotto. The mana just doesn't work, I don't think. And I'd like to replace that with a creature, probably. God, I got no looters either. This is not fair. There isn't a creature. There's a Rotting Fen Snake. It's probably good enough. And then just go with 1 amulet. Stick with 2 amulets and play 16 land. Am I... No, I have 2 severs and 2 silent departures and a forbidden alchemy. So maybe just cut one of these cards. Maybe cut Knot of the Bone. Alright. I'm definitely going to bring it in quite a few places. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Cut Dissipate. Two forests, 9 islands, 6 swamps. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I think so. Alright, see you guys for round 1.